I'm feeling lucky. How about most streets? Us two in these streets. Diamonds on my feet. Caught up in these talks. Circling my head top. Should've been more cautious. Now I got what I wanted. Many I've been here before. Made it out of 11 more. Like my phone COINEX. So I can't stop, I want it all. Listen up, I'm calling you. I need you to tell the truth. Remember when you wanted to. Remember that I said that you. Turn that, eat your greens. When you fight, but you do real clean. Then you come to the bed and you love real dirty. Everybody sweater drops, you're real keen. Bring it, let me get your juiciest piece. Can't remember when I've had the same please. The shops at the club never had no boundary. How's it gonna be? Wanna eat these centipedes? Where we gonna go? You're gonna eat these calories. Giving me a treat to refill these berries. Then you only them on your knees, there's no way to dream. Ooh, it's sneaking up on you. There's nothing you can do. There's things about the boo. Sneaking up on you, there's nothing you can do. There's things about the boom. I lose control when you do it like that. And God, you love when I go mad. Got you at the perfect time. I was watching it down. You know what you want to do, but I can never be.
Someone to save. I wanna tell you something new. You drove us both into a wall. I drive away into the night, and I contemplate for a while. I wish you all the best I can, and I stop myself a while. I'm saying things I don't believe. The panic's rising up in you. Why won't you tell me something new? Don't you think one people the best? We find back 5 million sooner than this. Don't you think one people the best? We find back 5 million sooner than this. Don't you wish I would have been someone else?
myself for a while.
For those of you out there that are hitting that like button, thank you very much.
Welcome everyone to Late Night Crypto with Road Dog. Glad to have each and every one of you here. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. We're looking at Bitcoin. It's just been going sideways for most of the day, ever since we hit our high here of 70. What is that? $73,568 for Bitcoin. Are you kidding me? Look at that. Think about where we were and how we were feeling just a few weeks ago. And then look where we are with Bitcoin. And then look where your altcoins are and things. Man, I still feel kind of bad. That's because Bitcoin's outshining altcoins right now. It does that. It's the big dog. It's the king of crypto right there. It's the one that gets the whole party started. Hey. And I've got a trend line here, and this, I don't know if it's all that solid of one, but it seems to be half-ass respecting it anyway. It was above it, and then it got below it, and it seems to be identifying some kind of diagonal support resistance area. Although when I zoom out, I was not impressed with how I had it drawn, but I'm not going to argue with it. All we did was just we took the angle down here and applied it, and I'm not sure that I've got that all finagled it right. This is the one that I'm kind of a little bit more partial to. Well, this little guy who says we kind of cleared out the areas that we needed to. Wearing a flag to the upside. Woo! Yay. All right, so we're below the 9 moving average, trying to get it here on the 4 hour. And if we're below it, well, we're not exactly in the same little trend again. We're kind of trying to figure out what we're going to do. We're going to come down, or we're going to come up and then go. But basically, things are pretty darn good for Bitcoin right now. A lot of people are starting to build shorts over here now, and I'm like, woo! I play with it a little bit, but it does not want to cooperate. We're in a sideways market, and it's hard to long, it's hard to short here. And that's what we got, especially if you're in the smaller time frames. You're not getting much of anywhere on anything that you've opened up over here. You're just kind of in chop, and that's where, if you made gains from here to there, this is where the market makers are kung fu masters at kicking your ass and taking your lunch money. They will do it right through here. You didn't see it coming. My $100 just turned into $10.13. I got kung fu. That's what they do. Ha ha, asshole. We got you. Yeah, don't go get kung fu, okay? They good at that over here. They in the chop. They do the chop better than you do the chop. Unless you got a good little range trading strategy. So there's this guy, this little rangy guy. Now, he's a kind of a cool range trading strategy. At least if you pull this tool up, it will give you something to go by. It's a little bit more helpful than a flag to the upside. Nothing against flags to the upside. It's just that there's a time for them, and there's a time that they're not there. It's just that some people don't recognize that. So we're in a range, and the good place is to be looking at maybe taking a short, If you're ballsy enough to take a short, I'm saying, hey man, this wasn't the game. When last time it was started getting to up only territory, I don't want to be calling the wrong side short. So proceed with caution if you're trying to do that, me friends. But even this little guy has some great little levels right there that work really good. Just to play this for a little short for you, shorter term players there. Looks like we're trying to head up to this area. That'd be about a 0.5% gain. If you put $100 into Bitcoin right now and it went up to that target area, you would have $100 and about 50 cents, maybe 50 cents. Unless you slapped on some leverage, which is what we're doing in chop, and that's why people are getting their asses handed to them right now. That's my take on it. Start losing these levels, and we could, I don't know, are we coming down? Let's get this guy out of here. You're out of here, mister. You're out of here. I need to zoom out. Let's go to a 4 hour. We can get our figure us in on what we're doing. This red line here is our major trend line that we're on. Well, it's not our major one. It's the one that matters right now. We're going to color them different. I can't see that. Make them big black. They're all big and white there. This is our main trend line. This is our deviation from it, our secondary trend line. We got one touch, solid touch here. Probably will come down and make another one. Hopefully to make 3. I don't know if it will stick or not. But as long as respecting that trend line that you can't see because all these stupid price labels are in the way on small time frames, yeah, we're here. We're trying. It's trying to play out. Will it play out? I wouldn't get your hopes up too bad, but who knows? She's also doing something like this. So if I had to guesstimate, I would say if she is going to come down, 71,200 looks like a good area. If she's going to go up, well, baby, she's getting ready to do something kind of a little chancy up there. And where are my targets, man? Are they on another chart? Here we are. Here we go. Right here on this target, on this one right here. So back up to 72.9, right at 7,300. But I'm looking at possibility of hitting 74,000, just a little bit over it, just a smidgen, maybe, just because we might have another little breakout that might not be as noticeable to some people since we're looking for a flag to the upside. That's actually kind of bullish to break out of this particular channel right here. I'm going to draw this line a little different. Make him green for the money. But the fact that our candle is under the 9-moving average, trying to reclaim it, and it might. But we might be looking at some kind of double top scenario might be happening. We could go into that. That happens a lot when we do break a trend line, but I don't have a really good break of this one just yet. I've still got us in this guy right here, right? So if we do come down anywhere down through 70,000, 71, just by trend lines, look like that would be a good area. But also notice this was a good swift move up, and by Dow theory, we could be coming all the way down here to 50%. So let's not throw that out. And that makes a little bit more sense. You got a little more support here at the 618 and 0.5. So this is a nice move up. Doesn't mean she's going to hold for eventually coming back down to a bigger place. 382 is hanging out right here too. I really like that about 70,000. If she wants to come down, she might be flagging up to the upside. Now, I don't know, but if you learn TA from some of these people on YouTube, you'd think a flag to the upside means she's going to go all the way up here to $80,000. And I hate to burst your bubble, but I doubt that it plays out that way, especially on a straight line trajectory like what we got there for that measurement move. Now, maybe in 3 months, 4 months, we come back, I don't know, or sometime within the next little bit, she might finagle through a series of up and downs and crashes and everything, get up there. But straight on from here up to there, that's just kind of well, that's ballsy. Go ahead and play it if you want to. Tell me how it worked out for you. But we do have some good targets. We do. Don't forget where we came from to know where we're going to be going. If you're looking at this as a possible inverted head and shoulders, or even just a fallen wedgie that got stuck right in the middle of our crack. Oh, right there. Don't squeeze. Let's take a measured move from that little guy. And remember, the whole reason for that pattern is to get an idea where we're going. And that's, oh my God, are you giving us the 80,000 flag pattern thing? Oh man. Well, there might be a little confluence up there, mightn't there be, for you little flag boys? To the upside. Are we going to 79, 80,000? Oh, pump my bags, baby. Woo! Milkshake, bring all the boys to the yard that way. Woo! Come on. What? Let's say hello to everybody hanging out here. How's it going, people? What's up? Are you like seeing your bags pump? Or well, your altcoin bags probably ain't pumping all that much just yet, because hopefully they'll try, though. We'll take a look at altcoins here. We've got Tommy 2 liters. Check and make sure I got my microphone on. Yeah. How's it going, Tommy? We got Joe from Trade Intuition, also YouTuber. Go check him out. Streams every day at 3 o'clock. More money, says NCT. Polyswarm 100 or 1,000x potential. Don't know much about that one, but I'm not against taking a look at it. And let me put it down on my little list here. Oh, man. I did the wrong thing. That didn't look cool. All right. Random Trader, what's up, my man? Jackson says, please chart BLZ, Blue Zell, Robotech, hey, how's it going? And Bobby, yo! Gearthan, hey, how's it going, Gearthan? A long time I asked for the others update. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that. I'll do that right now instead of doing my total 3. There's Celinda. How's it going, Celinda? And Bobby says chart LCX. Let's see what we got. Welcome everybody to the stream. Oh, just a little cowbell for some good lucky. Nothing like a little cowbell. So is this me? Is this where we're at? Yeah, this is the guy we're looking for. So Bitcoinio. I just like to not go over technical. I just want to take one little measurement here. Just to stay up, this chart's not too messed up. I thought I may have already got it up there. This was the guy that we were tracking, this move here, this high to low. We were tracking him to get all of our points through here, but now we kind of broke up above him. Now we get to go to this one to go to the overall for our fib pools, and we've not broken past this area. He is still the general right here. Swing high to swing low. Tell me where price is going to go, and I am going to finesse these guys just based on that one right there. Looks like I'm a little off here, or something else that has some tight confluence. So 77,002 is what I've got for my fib pool, and that is the next fib area that I'm looking for that we should be headed. That should be the first place we'll probably get a hiccup there for our next higher high. I don't see it just going. We do have another confluence over here at 80,000. That's 3 that I've run into right now, suggesting 80,000 could be on its way. So I'm not going to ignore it when the charts start talking like that, but I don't think it will probably have a hiccup at 77 if that's the direction that we're going. And don't forget that we also get pullbacks. We could get pulled back to about 70,000 from where we are at 73. The fewer Bitcoin that are in this market are going to drive prices higher, as fewer people want to actually turn loose of their physical Bitcoin. And so that'll kind of suck money up to that level. Money market makers will do that. But we can have a big zone, and I'm talking like maybe a $10,000 gap on either side. So I wouldn't forget about that idea either. So if we're sitting like at 73,000, I mean, we could be coming down. I mean, golly, it could even be more than 10,000 on each side. I would give you a little range, drop down 5,000, go up 10,000. You're in a $10,000 range of Bitcoin. And if you're not factoring that into any kind of leverage plays you got, man, they could smash you. And I got a feeling as valuable as they're starting to get it with Bitcoin, and look at Bitcoin, they're going to start smashing. So I predict more volatility out of Bitcoin as we start figuring out, making our way up for at least the next, the next 4 or 5 months anyway. And so there could be some big swings. I mean, this was how big of a swing was this? This is how big of a dump. When the dump was pretty substantial, it was a 30% dump, but we went all the way from 70 to right at 50, $20,000. I don't think all those big moves are quite over. We just got to go to our next new level, and then we'll start this. Oh God, I hope it doesn't last like this. But we'll start reaccumulating again, or distributing, one of the two. But Bitcoin looks kind of cool. Let's go ahead and get over to others right now. Oh gosh darn it. So others looking a little different from total 3 as far as the moving averages go. I find that interesting, but here we'll go to others on the daily. This represents the total market cap crypto. I think excluding the top 10 coins. So the majority of our coins isn't really what it represents. Let me get rid of some of the stuff so we can see it. And we are under the 200 moving average. Now that's crossing barely over 360. Yeah, so we're going to have some, it looks like, and there's some signs here just saying it's not going to be the easiest come up, but it should be coming up soon. I mean, with the momentum's going there, there's just a lot of stuff going on right here. So I do like that the moving average, the way it's starting to cross here, is starting to level out a little bit. So there's been an influence on this price holding here and everything that's just not making it have that sharp angle that would signify, hey man, you're getting ready to drop. So I think we're just fighting our way sideways is what we're doing through Total 3 and the others right now. Altcoins just not really they're getting bullish, but they just don't have that push behind them, man. They don't have the horsepower that Bitcoin has right now. They're a little 4-cylinder going up against a 12-cylinder. So, you know, it's kind of, Bitcoin's got a lot more power going on there. But it's above the 9 moving average here on the daily. That's good. That's good. She's recovered it over the last couple of days, and she can get a push off of there. She's above she's above, look, 800, 600, the 360s up here. That should be where we're headed. It's about another $11 billion coming in altcoins. Probably just spike us up there, and we'll still range somewhere through here. Losing this trend line, this white line, this little bar, that's going to act as resistance. So with these moving averages up here, so that means our altcoins, yeah, we can get some good things, but nothing just really majorly exciting. Yeah, maybe a few of them will pop off and start running, but the majority of them are just going to go. They're going to have to start fighting their way through this. But it looks like more than likely, depending on how we want to look at this. Let me just draw another one. We got to incorporate this now. And let me see if we got any. I'm not as crazy about the angles that I've got on that. So there may be some more to play through here. In other words, you know. So this would be our new line in the sand to watch. Make sure we don't bust through it. But we could just be ranging all through here for a little while. But then it looks like we can get a bounce. And even though this dotted line here is resistance, I mean, we can get our own trajectory and just, you know, we'd be just fine. We don't have to break in above it or anything. But it's choppy for altcoins. It's going to be choppy for altcoins for a lot, but not bad. I mean, I think we can still number increase, but frustrating is how I would predict for most altcoins right now while Bitcoin is still in the show. It's just frustrating at this point in the game. Let's go ahead and start turning to let's take a look. We did others. I want to take a look at this coin called OM MatraDAO. It's one that I wish I had a bigger position in, but I'm okay with what I built up. She's doing really good. Real world asset play that seems to be doing pretty good. Kind of resembles Caspa in the way how it's got away from its little area down here. So still watching this one, working its way to the upside. I know I've already got those targets there. I'm going to leave them. I can't help it. Yeah, don't know me. I want to just draw them all over it. A lot of times, sometimes. Okay, swing high to swing low, 50% retracement. That's cool. We can go with higher targets though, for real. We really can. I'll be eyeballing that little guy, about 178 for OM. Is it within the realms of possibilities? Could it be a nailed it? I think it could be a nailed it target. Don't break a candle body. Oh man, you faked them out on that one, didn't you? Fake out and then nice little move up. She got one more little run, I think, up here to the top. That'd be kind of cool. Let's see if she can do that. What is... It's about 26% on this one. From there, man, I don't know. I mean, these things normally do end up breaking to the downside. So she piddles out up here or something, and we'll have to see what happens. Let's take a look now at Bluezell, BLZ. Oh, the cowbell. Meh. Or the goat bell. Trying to choose which one to go with. Which one would have the biggest, the best chart for me? It wouldn't be perpetual futures, it'd probably be spot. Bluezell, would Binance have had that? Here we go, Bluezell. Oh, that's Bluezell against Bitcoin. Kraken's got it. You got enough? Yeah, you got enough history for us. Going back to cool. Bluezell. She is at an 886 retracement right there. That looks cool. I would be looking for this to be her reversal point and bottom. And we're one on the daily time frame here. To me, that's a juicy place to buy, because if no, wait, is it confirmed? Confirmed bottom. It's not really yet confirmed, but we did get a wick down to where it should be, and then she may come down, test it, and stay here for a little while. I mean, she might do what she did over here, just do that over here for a few days or a week. Might spend a week down here, who knows. She's at 10 cents now, and my line is at 9.7 cents, so we're in a little sweet range. But it's really sweet when you take into account from where we were at the high to the low, when you apply the fib strategy to it. And this kind of lets us know, hey man, anything below 18 cents or 19 cents really is kind of juicy, because she's going to start going back to 33 or 40. Might as well ride that with her. And if she's at 10 cents now and going back to 40 cents, that's a good 4x, and it shouldn't take too long to get there. It didn't last time, back in August. I mean, she bottomed out here and started riding all the way back up to what, 45, 40, almost 49 cents, and she was 5 cents there. That was, man, that's about 10x. How long did it take you to do that? From there to there to get that 10x? It took 194 days for that to happen, and that's where she blasted off. Now we're not blast off territory, but 194 days from here would put us somewhere about, where is this? Somewhere in the neighborhood of May 2025. If it takes that long to do that again, then I don't know. There's an angle there that it might. But to get to these other areas, it can get there quite quicker. Those are some pretty good come ups right there. Up to our first level here, at our first target would be $18. That's 88%. You almost get a moon bag just trying to play this one right now. Coming up to 382 at 24 cents. That's going to be 147% gain. Now where she's going to start encountering some troubles at the 0.5 area. After we struggle through this, will be a struggle too, don't get it twisted, but from right here 29 to 33 to 40, that's going to be the fun area, maybe a little bit before, but we got levels by levels. This one right here at 33 cents being the biggest one to kind of want to take a majority of your profit. 240%. Yeah, $100 becomes 340. What? That's what I'm talking about. Shoot. Now we can narrow this down and get a few more shorter term targets if we need to, but these are the two main ones I'd be looking for that's worth playing this, especially if you're playing it just spot alone. This is almost your moon bag right there, coming up to 18-19 cents from where we are right now. Take your $100 out, look like you still got $100 of it, or however, whatever you're playing at. Some other ideas, you're following some trend lines and you're getting the good old falling wedgie, breaks up to the upside 68% of the time. That one's actually true. And this is a shallow falling wedgie, which I don't know, nobody ever talks about this because this is a Bukowski method. Apparently, I'm one of the few people, other than maybe Mitch Ray, who studies Thomas Bukowski, who came out with, who really kind of wrote the book on pattern trading, and several books on pattern trading. Even has an encyclopedia on pattern trading, but hey. So a nice shadow one usually has a substantial breakout to the upside, so that could definitely drop us back right up here to about 21 cents. Picking 21 because we got a nice little possible support resistance flip right here, and then if I carry it over to the left, we got a top of a little bitty spike right there. That did not escape my attention right now. I kind of like, ooh, that's a good nail it thrown right there. I'm just saying 21.9 cents. That's a sweet spot. We're not going to let that mass bias. So I kind of like it. She just had a good accumulation. For me, I'm looking at this like, shoot, yeah. For me, I'm pulling a fib from this right here down to that bottom, and I'm like, anything under 24.5 cents is good. You could even do it right here and nail it in and tell you, I'm in a sweet spot right here, because anything below 11 is really sweet for this one. You lost this level, and probably bearish people saying, "Oh man, you lost that level. You gotta wait." And I'm saying the 886 maybe, because we fib traders around here, we got the little inside scoop. If we're ballsy, you're just putting them out there and not getting them cut off so much when we use the pips, but they can be cut off. Oh my God, we're talking stupid tonight. Sean, why did you put in my drink? Feel like it's time to just change it up a little bit or something. Should we change it up? Is it pumpkin time? I feel like being a pumpkin. I think I want to be a pumpkin. Poof. Oh, I'll go with this pumpkin. Yeah, we'll go with this. Oh, what happened? Oh, look, boobies. What? They're glowing in the dark. I need to do a poll. I really do. I hope you guys don't mind too much, but I have to do this for the algorithm, and just because I'm just gosh darn curious. What about chat? No, don't give away the secret sauce. What? Look, I think we do this. We do this, and we start a poll, and I just want to know. I don't know how you feel boobified. I think I had it right. No, that's too much. No. Are the thumbnails for this channel too boobified? Is that what's getting you in? I got to know. I try to keep it tasteful. How do you do this? Create a poll. I thought I did. No option needed. Submit. I don't want to add an option. Oh man. I'm trying to add a poll, and it won't let me do it. I don't want to add an option. I just want to submit the poll. It says, no, we do not want your options. Oh, there we go. I can't see it because of that. Is that it? All right. Woo! Are the thumbnails too boobified? All right, I see what you guys are talking about over here. We did Blue Zell, all right, Robotech, and we got Bobby. Okay, here we are. There's a pain in my brain. What's up, Chris? We got Strega Hearth. What's up, Strega? Bobby OG1. Bobby says ICX might be going straight to zero. What is ICX? Is that the LCX? Oh, LCX. Yeah, we gotta look at that one. Got word this will be a bull trap. What are your thoughts? What are we talking about? Bitcoin? Think it'll be a bull trap? I mean, it could be, but gosh darn it, this is the worst time to try to do one at this point in 6 months after the halving. Just, well, that's ballsy. Seriously, those miners not being able to produce enough Bitcoin, that being cut in half, that has a freaking serious effect in the market. It does. I mean, it's like, oh, I want to buy Bitcoin. Oh, there's none to buy. Oh, unless you want to pay that much. Oh my God, for real? Yeah, because we ain't gonna let it go for anything else. I mean, we're at that phase in the market now, so I'm curious to see how that plays out. Let's say, what is it? LCX? What is it? Well, that's not, I mean, it's not great, but it's not horrible. I mean, right off the bat, I don't even know what this is, but I mean, I know she's down, but she's at the point of down where she should be bouncing back pretty soon. 800, 600, 360. They're up and I mean, they're in the right place. Not now, 200 trying to cross it and everything. So, I mean, she can stay down here in accumulation for a little bit, and she probably will. She can go through a little bit down here. I mean, she is on the way down, but after she accumulates through here, and she shouldn't have much problem regaining these 3 moving averages here. That orange, red, and blue one, like purple one. It shouldn't be that hard for her to get back up here to 18 cents from wherever she comes down to. So in my personal opinion, I think we got just a wee bit more we could go here. I expect this one would do an 886, a deep retracement. She's going to do a deep ass retracement. She tried to on the 786, man. That looked like that would hold. She's been working on that for months and months, and it didn't. It tried. She got rejected up here, and now we coming down here. So I'm looking at 0.0. That's 7.7 cents, 7.8 cents. Looks like the juicy sweet spot. So I think that would be the good place to see if you can maybe add to your position there or get in on this one, and then we'll start coming back over through these areas again. 124, 184%, 200. Yeah, I mean, it can make some good gains. The question, you just don't know how long it's going to stay here, so you want to wait for your confirmations and stuff on smaller time frame, 4 hour, whatever. But it does look like she wants to go there. 7.8-ish cents. We had NCT. I don't think we didn't look at that, right? Polyswarm. Let's take a look at it on Coinbase. Nice. That's a good come up. Sounds crazy and something's just fractions of pennies. He's like, oh, that's a good come up. It hadn't even went up a whole penny, but look at that. That's almost 30% for that. It doesn't go up a whole penny. It still made people lots of money. I played it right. I mean, those little moves like that can. They can make some more impressive moves than you would give them at first glance, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And then when she does go up pennies and pennies and goes to a dime and something like that, and you're like, holy crap, that was worth it. I'm not in this one. Polyswarm, I've heard it, and I know we charted here before, but I can't remember exactly what it does or anything about it. Available over on Coinbase. I don't think I've got any of it. If I do, it's on my Coinbase wallet. I don't think I ever did it. So she is coming out trying to bust out of her discount zone. She tried it before, had a little success, and then fell back into it. And that happens, and it sucks, but that's just part of the game. As we start making these rounded bottoms, which I had one mentor who would say rounded bottoms pay the bill. Ooh. He no longer has a trading group as far as I know. But you got it. You got it. Pretty cool. And then the way that I started looking at this, and it was never explained to me, I never could, but this is what I've deciphered from the rounded bottom pattern, is that you usually get a wedgie pattern form in there, and you'll get some little sideways, but in that sideways, it's really starting to form this guy. Or some variation of this. We're looking for a falling wedge and then looking for a open and broadening wedge as it starts to play out. and you just get a series, you know, it really does start following this little guide. That makes it kind of fun because that starts putting 0.27 cents on the table. It starts putting 0.32 cents on the table, and maybe even 0.038 cents on the table as being legitimate targets that can get hit. Because, yeah, I know it seems like I can never get there, and then that one day, you wake up and oh crap, we're up 3.8 cents. That's kind of how it works. So NCT, it's off to a good start, looks like right there on the 4 hour. So if you're looking at it for a trade and for where it can go, it's still got a little bit more leg room. You may not want to FOMO in on a trade. If you're looking at it for an investment point of view, then you're still in a good spot for where it can go up to, where's that? 87%. So yeah, you haven't lost anything there. Just notice she can retest this area. She might come back down to 18.5 cents, where all the moving averages are hanging out right here. They do have a tendency to retest the breakout area when they break out. Just saying. Either that or the last high here. There's a good chance to retest some of these guys. Let's take a look at the boring old, what is that coin? Link. Yeah, that one. Link seems to be at $12.32 right now. Now she seems to be kind of showing some strength here. I want to zoom out because we're in too soon. Zoomed in too much. Zoomed in way too much. Had a trade set up here that seems to be doing pretty well. Ah, I'm getting sleepy. Sleepy pumpkin. Not yet got a breakout though. Not yet above a 200 moving average on the daily. We're just not quite where we need to be. I got a target at $14, almost $15. I'm trying to get out of this. Lots of way to look at this. Zooming out, you're zooming out. You're bouncing off the bottom of a trend line. That's the big zoom out. The next zoom out would be, oh, this could be in a little fallen wedgie pattern, and we're trying to break out of that after making a partial decline, which is usually a sign that, hey man, it's time. Let's go ahead and try to run her up. And she could be coming all the way up here with a hope and a prayer to $23. So Link looking kind of interesting. Pendle, another one we talk about here. Very happy to see Pendle doing well. Yeah, baby. Getting through all these. Did you? Was that a little? That was a tiny trade there. When was that? No, that's been a while back. Pendle. I got too much stuff going on here. So Pendle also, what happened? Pendle, what did you do, man? There we go. You just erased your fib. Okay, we'll draw it back anyway. So Pendle also did the same thing. She bounced off a major trend line. And look how well her life is going. So pretty cool. We got a trend line here. She seems to be respected. Means that she's in a nice stable channel. Bouncing up and down and just having all kinds of fun, all these candles, until we start coming up to where this trend line traverses. Do you like that word? Traverse. I found it in the dictionary. It's called traverse. Notice also using little trend line magics. Would take this little horizontal here and take one across. I want to show you how we can just X marks the spot, baby. Nail her in there. Just with trend lines. Oh no, you cheated. What? You moved it. Look at how many little spots that I've got that say, hey man, maybe. Oh, you screwed it up. Maybe this little guy right here at $6.30. And maybe somewhere around the mid-November, we might hit that, or before, maybe tomorrow. I don't know, but it kind of says, hey man, that's a good price area right there. Top of there, it's resistance there. You got some other stuff going on, but we are above the 200 moving average. My bad, on the daily, bounced off of it. Should be going up. And for you little flag lovers out there, I know there's one of you somewhere. To the upside. That's at 610. And for you AB equals C deers out there, well, I know the real magic. It is saying right here that we need to watch it at 584. We're going to put a little cautionary sign right there. 583, 584. That might be a toppy. That might be an area she needs to get her breath on right there. That could be your immediate target. 630. Yeah, we'll put that there. Look at 583 though. And then 630. From there, we get a breakout, man. Then why settle? I don't know why we want to settle for $7 or $8. Because that should have a nice ass measure move. For real. I don't know. Yeah, okay. Right around $8, $9, $8.60, right through there, depending on how you wanted to. Yeah. Well, my looks like Toshi is doing something. I just happened to glance at my phone and see that. No, she's just up 2% today. But still, you're doing something. That bag's bigger than what it normally was. Toshi, what are you doing for the day? Oh, she went up. Okay, so Toshi had a nice little run. She went from 0.0001 to 0.00016, and now she's getting a little bit of a retracement. Is it a rollover? It looks like you're trying to roll over. You trying to roll over? Don't roll over, man. It's like she might be coming right back down here to 0.000132 area. Kiddo Toshi. Could happen, doesn't have to, but it could be. She might find support here and just go on a merry way. But it looks like, yeah, it's a good thing to do. That's not bad. She's red Ichimoku cloud, a little sliver green over here, so I think she can get out of this. She got to chill out after a little bit, right? Let's see. I forgot about our poll. What's our poll look like? No, are we in the poll? Are the thumbnails too boobified? 18% says yes and 82% say no. Interesting. They may be too boobified. I have a response. I don't know if it's the correct response, but my response would be, made you look, aha. Road Dog calls them eye magnets. I know that they will attract your eye. Yo, Road Dog, could you chart Riot or Canon stock, please? Can? Which one do I have? I think I got Clean Spark. Let me bring up my E-Trade account here. Man, my best performer, hands down, E-Trade has been MicroStrategies. That has been the gift that has been given. Tesla's not too bad as far as a giver. You know how you kind of get airdrops in crypto? We can get stock splits over on here. That's just as good as getting them airdrops, and that's kind of sweet. I like that. I got upset because I had to sell MicroStrategies and pay tax man a couple years ago, and I was like, oh my god, I gotta sell a bunch of you. And now I've got just as many as I had before then. So I don't feel near as bad now. Although it would have been like, listen, man, I had a little discussion like, you know, hey, we could just borrow this little, or take this out of this, find another way to get this little bag of money instead of me having to sell my stock because this is possibly the worst time to sell it. I had that discussion like, no. In retrospect, it would have been like $500,000. So when I say this thing, I feel like, I think maybe next time it'll sink through. Like, really, we need to find a different way to pull it, not make me have to do this. I'm saying, oh well, that's how it played out. Oh, nice. Yeah, I got Clean Spark. Okay, let's check it out. Let's check out, sorry, I got off topic. I'm Squirrel. Riot or Canaan stock. Let's try it. Riot. The TA works on anything. It doesn't, I mean, if you ever wondered all the stuff, the TA works on anything. saying you just it should respect. Some charts respect a little bit more than others, but the principles behind it and all that stuff, you do. Once you learn how to do it, it works across anything. Stocks, forex, anything that if it doesn't chart it, you can TA it. So Riot Platforms, go to NASDAQ. Zoom out to the daily. Let's go to the weekly. Holy crap. Let's see. I think I'll leave that fib because it's already gonna. Well, never mind. Let's see what's happened so far. We had an area call down here at 696. It did not nail it. That was a 786 retracement. Same thing we look at in crypto. Great place to bottom out, which is what it did. It closed its candles right there at 696. It got down as far as 632. We had this other area. It would have been 520. Or I had the bottom of the trend line. We must have been getting ready, falling through here. It must have been back in April. Wow, it's been a while since we looked at this one. So that's what it actually did. It came down to 786 retracement. That's cool. Since we know it's a 786 retracement, now we got something to work with. Well, now we can put on our little gypsy hats. Is it time for the gypsy hat? Oh crap, it is. We're going to do it our way. We're going to do some price predictions. Oh man, you could be doing a Bart Simpson butt crack. Let me clear her out. It is time for the price. Predictions. Sean.
For those of you out there hitting that like button, I truly thank you very much.
Hey. All right, give me a minute and let me figure out. Oh, snap. Sweet. That's not a fib. The fibs don't lie. Okay, cool. Your sweet spot, mon frère. To sell this little guy is going to be right up here between 22.50 and 24.57 technically. That will be the higher high that it makes before it makes a bigger pullback and it loses whatever percent. Could lose like 30% on the pullback. No one ride that, right? She will stumble through these areas right here between 15.24 and we didn't change our face for the prediction. Suck, road dog. Sean! Well, we're getting there. That just ruined the whole thing. Thank you, Sean. This is my price prediction face. Ah! All right, and we got the 200 moving average here. This is the weekly, by the way. So this area is going to be a little testy right through here too. And that's a good little take profit area. That's coming in at 15.24 for, what is this Riot? Riot's currently sitting at 10.48. She will have to fight her way through there. We're looking at 41% gains. Oh, moonbag territory up here at 21, 22, 20. We're at 22.44. 110% gains from where we are right now. Are you crying? Wow. Snap. That's not bad. This is stock market, people. This is also Bitcoin. Bitcoinio. So we're looking at that idea. And of course, the bigger idea, high to low. This right here, those little points that I got right there, also right here at the little 236 fib. So however you came to these conclusions using Fibonacci, there is overlap that is called confluence. So this is accumulation zone. Meaning it should have a lot higher to go than here. This is just where, you know, the big money wants to kind of collect beneath this point. And we're looking at targets, longer range targets, up to $50. Now, I don't know how successful that one will be right off, but we do want to look at these other guys right here, 32 and 41. 41 looks like a juicy one to go with. So 50.81. I mean, the fibs just do excellent. I mean, and this should be relevant. They all should be relevant here for areas of resistance, pivot points. That's what I got for Riot. Looks pretty juicy. No, I think it looks good. She will just stumble a little bit. It's not going to be a straight up shot, but she seems to be in a trying to get a break. I'm going to go with candle bodies on this. Falling channel, falling wedge, however you want to look at it. Same effect, basically. To the upside. Woo! Measure move from that guy where we break out also takes us where? Same area, so strong area. That looks like a nice little trade. Front running this idea. Stop losses. That's a 46%. You can't make that happen. I think I'm on the weekly. I am also here on the weekly chart, by the way. We're not even on the daily. Zoom into the daily. I won't get rid of the trades up. On the daily, she is crossing the 200 moving average, and that's pretty important on the daily. Now, will she hold it? Like, she didn't hold it over here. But she may. Ichimoku Cloud says, yeah, she's probably gonna hold it. Ichimoku Cloud likes the way that this one's looking bullish as all get out, right? I believe the other one was Canaan, right? Canaan also getting a nice pump here on the daily. Look at that. That's strong. Is this it? This is it, right? Canaan? Yeah. I didn't know it was that cheap. And it was $1.04 and that's $1.36. This is it, right? Oh yeah, this is it. She was woo. She peaked out at $39. Why is all of this? I don't know that I like. I mean, the charts it can be accumulating. It's spiking up. But I'm wondering, why is it all got all down? What did, I mean, Riot doesn't look like that way, does it? I mean, it's got down, but it's got some stuff going on. It's not just some big flatliner. But that's not necessarily bad things. In fact, that can be a good thing. Let's try, I went with Clean Smart. And she's got just a little bit more of a, I like this chart kind of, it's got a little bit more emotion to it. So that's, I kind of like, so this is my play, and I don't think I've kept up with it. Swing high to swing low. I think we were projecting there. Oh, sweet. You had it up to $18? Nice. Coolio. Look at that cup and handle. Oh crap, it didn't go to the upside. Why not? Not cup and handle. Alright, so let's see, we did Riot Canaan. That was the one that was throwing me off. So this is, yeah, on the NASDAQ here. I mean, that looks good. I just don't know about overall price. I would be kind of skittish. It could be just fine. Could be. The only thing we could do here that I'd feel comfortable is my good old fib strategy. She's trying to get out of there, but I would be looking right here at 244, 245 to make sure you're at least getting paid. And that would be worth it on this one. You know, that's actually a nice come up. She gets past this level at 144, where she's at right now, starts working her way up here. She'll get, that's a 77% come. That's not bad. And I mean, it's just kind of weird because she's lower than where she was here. And oh, we got to mark that area. That 382 is going to be coming into play. And that one is. Yep, that's a support resistance flip from over here. And that's going to be bigger than what I normally would have looked at first glance. It was also support here. Now that's going to be some strong resistance. So that will probably be the very first rejection we get. Probably a hard rejection there is what I'm kind of guessing. 50% though, that's not bad. It looks like a nice play. Now the moving averages here on the daily, just remind you that 800, 600, 300, 200, 100, they are all, they've been flipped. But now they're starting to come together a little bit. You can see they're kind of tightening up, squeezing together. And they will do that until we get to the point in price and everything causes everything to flip over. Now that will be the real bullish part for this one, but we're not near that yet on the daily. That might not happen until next year. I don't know. I think it's time. I keep forgetting to do it, but it's time that we figure out what's been happening in the altcoins, man. Like the what's been happening with the altcoins in like the last few hours, man. Last 12 hours, last day or so. Feel me? I can't find the button, but we're going to do it, man. All right, let's check out the news here. Clear off my screen. All right, so Bitcoin breaks through $73,000, gains 4% in 24 hours, breaking above 73,000 and nearing previous highs of 73,700, according to lawyer GG. China is considering approving more than 10 trillion yuan, that's $1.4 trillion. In addition, borrowing over the next few years to boost its economy. I'm gonna go up. BlackRock's IBIT hit alone. BlackRock's IBIT alone hit 3.3 billion in daily trading volume today. Now I think this one was actually yesterday's news, so I'm giving you some old news. I think this was yesterday. The most in the 6 months. Florida's CFO advocates a strategic Bitcoin reserve, urging the state pension to add Bitcoin as a hedge against market volatility. We're hearing this now. A cycle ago, 2 cycles ago, this was laughable to even think about this. Yeah, haha, in 50 years, ha ha ha. You just think crypto is going to do something, and here we are. And it's happened. Royal Government of Bhutan deposited 929 Bitcoin. That's about $666 million to Binance. Royal Government of Bhutan currently holds 12,456 Bitcoin. Sounds like somebody's going to be taking some profits. Bitcoin dominance has broken 60% and is hitting a new 3-year all-time high every day. The previous high was 73% of December 2020 during COVID season. VanEck has started staking Solana in partnership with Kiln in its Solana fund. VanEck's European Solana fund has about, like the way he spelled that, has about 84 million in assets under management. And adding Solana staking rewards translates to a play to grow assets under management. 1 billion US 1 billion US tether dominant. 1 billion tether, US dollar tether, minted at Tether Treasury. Why was that so hard for you? You suck, Sean. Tongue tied. TIA, the first unlocking of 175.5 million TIA. Worth about $900 million until they start selling, and then it just goes down to, oh no, it's only worth 600 million. Oh no, it's only worth 400 million because they dropped the price. I'm sorry for my editorializing, just, you know. The first unlocking of 175 million TIA. About $900 million is scheduled for today with price movements expected. Y'all think? LSK, the Risk team, posted on Twitter that the airdrop, I guess, will be coming soon. After launching the StrackSwap deck, Stratus will distribute StrackSwap tokens to its users. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. That is what that felt like. Thanks for hanging out. We're going to check and see if we got any new posts here from Layer GG. Pardon me while I refresh just a little bit. There we go. The latest news, fresh off the presses on the Hero No Dog Crypto. MicroStrategy announced its 21-21 plan and said it would raise $21 billion in equity in issuance and $21 billion in bond issuance over 3 years, totaling $442 billion to invest in the Bitcoin. BlackRock's Bitcoin spot ETF has surpassed $30 billion in assets under management 293 days after launch. The spot price of gold continues to set new all-time highs at $27.90 per ounce. Canary Capital has filled an application for Solana spot ETF with the SEC. Ondo Finance has announced a partnership with Wellington Management, one of the world's largest independent asset managers, $1 trillion in assets. Wellington Management selects Ondo Finance to provide technology to support intraday redemptions. Visa and Coinbase have announced a partnership to support cryptocurrency deposits and withdrawals via debit card. Interesting. BNB Chain has unveiled 35 early stage projects selected for the 8th season of its MVP Accelerator program. Lastly, Coinbase Coin missed third quarter earnings and revenue estimates, sending its stock price down significantly after trading hours. Must be all those lawsuits because you're making it in the fees. I'm telling you that. There we go. That's the news that we got. Let's get on back to chart rap.
For those of you that didn't like I sincerely thank you very much.
All right. Oh man, my mouse is time to change the battery, I believe. Bitcoin on the daily, flagging out above a breakout. That's usually a good little sign there. It can come back. It can retest these areas. It can come back to 69 or 70 and still be a-okay. It can. If you're looking at this as a possible inverted head and shoulders breakout, looking at it as a more local pattern, it's normally a bottom reversal pattern. But anyway, you know, if you're looking at that or the triangle, notice that it does have a retest here. It can have another retest down here at 67. Don't get it twisted. Don't think it's up only. Be cautiously optimistic, but right now it looks like we're doing some good things here, people, with Bitcoin. Here on the 4 hour for Bitcoin. Respecting the 9 mostly. She's trying to regain the 9. That's what we're looking for in the 4 hour. Regain that. And then we're trying to establish a trend line. We don't have a good one yet. She's not matured as her new trajectory has not matured yet. So we got to figure that out. I'm going from a wick to the line of candle bodies we have here, and that's the best that we've got to go with right now. Now she comes down here and solidifies this and comes down to 71,000. Maybe. So far, all we got is 2 touches on the other side. This is the best idea that we've got going on right now. Okay, we're in a channel, and she can go uppy and she can go downy. And doing our little guys here, we like this one. 21 moving average, also coupled with the 382 Fibonacci, meaning any bounces in this area, if she wants to go down there, would be nice ones. A nice place to bounce for a strong move to the upside. So if she go down, she go there. If she go up, we're looking around 75.8, 75.9 as being a pretty nice little decent target to kind of start working our way up to after we cleared the area we came out of at 73,800. That's what I've got for Bitcoin right now. She's looking pretty good. She's just flat. I mean, she may be flagging out. Just draw a trend line, and looks like we might have a breakout. Come to a smaller time frame. This is a breakout. Oh my God, we're going to the upside. It's happening right now. So you don't let your emotions get too excited, but I mean, something might be happening. Do we have any volume here to back us up on that? Not very much. So look at this one a little sideways. Ichimoku Cloud is saying though, hey man, It's all right. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. I don't think that you will get the full measure move down here. I don't think she's going to slam that full money on you. But I do think that we can come up here to 73. Get past that higher high area. That little guy right there. Break that higher high. Right at that top. Some other places and some other countries against some other currencies, you know, they're getting all new all-time highs out of Bitcoin. For us, and particularly on this MACD chart right here, 73,888. Getting past there is our major goal right now, and it looks like Bitcoin is up to the task to try to do it here on the you're above it on the 6 hour. Look at that. 6 hour time frame, we're above the 9 moving average. Hey man, ain't got nothing to say. That's actually kind of good. That is pretty swell. See that swell, Wally? Gosh darn it. I like what I'm seeing here. It's funny that the 6 hour looks better than the 4 hour. That's 2 hours above the 9 moving average. Or the, yeah. 1 hour's above the 9 moving average. Bitcoin keep getting ready to do something tonight when we're trying to sleep. Trying to pull a sneaky move. Now the smaller time frames will tell us the stories of what's really going on. We're ranging through here, so let's not get it twisted yet. But she does have some signs that, hey man, maybe she's through ranging. Hopefully. But when all the moving averages come up here together and start winding around price and they start slathering and everything, that's the rangy thing. And that's where you got to be careful trading those ranges, because those market makers will eat you up all the profit that you make going up. They like to just pick it out of your pockets here and there during the rangy range. That's why Bitcoin has been in a range ever since March. They've been picking our pockets. Picking our pockets, and they're really good at it. They're really good at it. I think we got a chance. I do. I think we got a chance. Guys, thanks for hanging out with me. That is all I've got for tonight. I will be back again tomorrow. And let's go out here. Don't forget to pay yourselves as the numbers go up, because your altcoins ain't doing so hot right now. I'm just saying, you need to get paid a little bit. But don't blow your whole bag. That's the tricky part. Don't blow your whole stack, but still get paid a little bit. She goes up. I would draw fibs, baby. Fibs pay the bills. Good night, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. See you tomorrow. Sean? Sean, call Applebee's.
Come on, come here, bud. Come on.
You want some more apple water?
You freaky dog. I don't need to analyze. Every word that comes out is a lie. Make it look like it's so ice. You won't make it to the finish line. Now if you gotta know the truth was gonna let you go. You was fine, never mind. Unpredictable.
Hey, glad to have you here, my man. Blame it on the solar activity, says Strega. Good night, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Hey, how did our booby question go? Uh-oh. Our poll for the end of the stream here. Are the thumbnails too boobified? 11% says yes, and 89% say no. Well, we are a democracy, so I guess the boobification will continue. Good night, guys. Thanks a lot.
And I don't care what anybody says. These are not your keys. It's not your crypto. No one can ever take my crypto from me.
1032C, 1011 SWAT HQ.
I use hardware wallets with encrypted seed phrases. And I dare you low IQ idiots to even think about coming after me and my crypto. You have to pry my private keys out of my cold, dead diamond hand. I dare you. I double dog dare you. What was that?
Unit 5,
on perimeter with unit 6. Copy that.
Don't move. Don't move. Hands in there. Hands in there right now. What's going on here?
Well, Mr. Jones. At last we meet.
Who are you?
Agent Harold Dick from the Wallet Enforcement Agency. And sorry about the doors and the windows. I did lightly knock. Mr. Jones, we are executing a FISA warrant to search this premises for unregistered crypto wallet keys. Hey, you don't mind if we take a look around now, do ya?
Oh, look what we got here, Harry.
Well, that didn't take very long at all now, did it? What do we have here? Oh, this wouldn't be a book of unregistered wallet seed phrases, would it?
Son of.
Oh, you make my job just way too easy for me. Jackpot, boys. Good job. Go ahead and cuff this loser, boys. Daddy's probably getting a promotion out of this one. Pleasure doing business with you, Mr. Jones. See you around.